Kama mention it, since you are having that conversation, lecture them. One, right, DNA. So even if she had insisted that she's not doing one,
there's nothing they can do. They can't do shit. They can't do shit.
Yala, anybody.
In fact, during the last sitting, gone, lawyer Kabir had to go and tell the court, okay, we don't want to proceed to litigation anymore. The judge had to call Wunmi on phone. In fact, face call me. It's so that they can even see. I come and put behind your low voice. But did she consent to it? That is how Wunmi consent matters. If she had said no, nothing was going to happen. So at the end of
it's called a consent judgment.
Judgment. So at the end of it all, Wunmi gangan ló fẹ́ DNA yìí. Not they compel her. No court can compel you because it's your child at the end of it all. Òun ló fọwọ́ sí, ó fi ẹsẹ̀ sí. And she's not doing it for any of you lunatics. She's doing it for her own child and the peace of mind that comes with it. So if there's in kini kini kan why is she running away like wèrè ni running away as ta ni yin gbogbo ẹkún tẹ́ ń sun for the past how many kini does it stop Wunmi from existing? Does it stop her from striving? Ẹkún yín orí social media ló máa gbẹ̀yìn sí. You can't do shit to her. You can't even see her in public and even address her or come close. So you guys are just backing Chihuahua. Lè ṣe kọ́kọ́ fọ́mọ yẹn. So if you think torí ariwo òṣì kan tẹ́ pa yẹn pàtàkì ara yín, you guys are nothing but noise makers. You are noise makers and that's it. And you comment see comment pé confirm play old voice note Wunmi for people to drag her. Confirm John torí Ọlọ́run for long be. Ma play old voice note nìkan. Tó bá ti play old voice note yẹn, àwọn old picture mọ́ Wunmi yẹn ma fi gbé lẹ́yìn. Ìgbà tó mọ̀ mi gan try láti get picture gbà tó ṣe kó mu ẹ̀, gbà tó wà ń kókó. Bó ṣe take the first step ẹ̀, tó bá fi lè release one voice note, jẹ́ kí picture bí àgbà tó wà ní 10 years old jẹ́ kó tẹ̀lé. Tó bá tún release mi ìgbà tó wà ní 12 years old jẹ́ kó tẹ̀lé. Tó bá tún release mi ìgbà tó mọ̀ mi tún pé ní 14 years old jẹ́ kó tẹ̀lé. Tó bá tún release mi ìgbà tó mọ̀ mi pàdé mo bá jẹ́ kó tẹ̀lé. You go explain tire. Ẹ wo báwọn people ṣe panic kiri. Ẹ̀yin lẹ ti wá DNA for the past amekini. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀yin lẹ kẹ́ pé DJ. Kẹ́ ṣe party, kódà kẹ́ má ṣọ̀gan, kẹ́ má Ankara, kẹ́ jó, kẹ́ pé olórin gan, kẹ́ pé Ṣẹ́gun Johnson gan. Although you can't afford it, but ẹ ṣáà máa try. Bí kẹ́ pé Ṣẹ́gun Johnson onítẹ̀mù, kẹ́ pé kó wá ṣeré fún yín. But look at how you are running around like headless chicken. Because you people know in the deep of your heart pé ọmọ yẹn ọmọ Mohbad ni. You know. But you are cowards, you cannot look yourself in the mirror. You cannot face the atrocity you've committed concerning this boy. Òun lẹ fi ń try láti console ara yín by trying to pay a drag here. Then try láti justify the atrocity you committed. But our Kolema convinced. No. It's not we that you will convince. It's not even Wunmi that you will convince. It's your maker, the Alpha and the Omega of your destiny. Òun lẹ máa convince. Òun lẹ èèyàn tẹ whole explanation yẹn. Ọlọ́run tó dá yín tó dá ọmọ Wunmi òun lẹ whole explanation. No, not us here. Not ọmọ Wunmi. Gbogbo self validation tẹ́ ń try láti ṣe yẹn. Gbogbo kíní nonsense tẹ́ ń try láti ṣe to validate the nonsense you did. Ẹ̀yin àti Ọlọ́run yín àtẹlẹ́dàá yín ló nìyẹn. Àti ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run at the right time ẹ máa gba kóńgò gàrí yín. My mom used to say something pé ibi tó wà ẹrù tó di ibi tó di sí yẹn náà ibẹ̀ ló ti máa bá. Ó lè onígbé ọlọ́ṣà ò ní kó lọ òjò onígbé lọ ibi tí ẹ kó sí yẹn náà ni ẹ máa ti wá bá nǹkan yín. So for every role you played concerning that boy, especially Liam, I'm not even speaking for Wunmi here. For that boy, that minor, the role you played, tell them bímọ tí yín, èyí tó bínú yín, tó dẹ̀ ní pé òun wá ọmọ, òun wá ọ̀lẹ̀kùn, òun wá ọ̀lẹ̀ inú, èyí tó bímọ tó ní àwọn cousins, tó ní nephew, the role you play, if God be alive, ẹ máa kó èrè ẹ̀. That is certain. Ẹ máa kó èrè ẹ̀ dé ìran díran yín. That is the covenant God has made concerning case yìí. Ẹ máa kó dé ìran díran yín. Ẹ̀yin ìkà èṣù bèlèké. Ẹ̀yin jẹ́ pé ẹni bí ni yín, ẹ̀yin àpàyàn. Ẹ wo ọ̀gá mi Mr. Patagrass. Ẹ káàárọ̀, ṣé wàá pa?
Ẹ káàárọ̀ gbogbo ilé. Ṣáàlì sọ̀rọ̀ sí.
No, like Mr. Patagoras first, sorry.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ o.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ sà.
Ẹ kú lẹ́yìn.
Owó lẹ́kùnlẹ̀ irú
Mo
àwọn
ṣáájú yín dé.
beauty give and take wo ni Mr. Patagoras.
Irọ́ ẹ bá mi ń bè ní flaky.
Mo ṣáájú yín dé mi ì rí yín. Mi ì rí yín, mo ṣáájú
No,
yín dé.
ẹ bá ọ̀gá mi bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o.
Ẹ bá mi
Mo
lórí
ṣáájú yín dé, mo ò rí yín.
Àní ẹ bá wọn bíbá ẹni sẹ́ Mr. Flaky.
Òjòrò ti fẹ́ wà níbí.
Ní comment section ta ló kọ́kọ́ dé. Ṣáájú yín dé.
Ẹ jẹ́ ẹ kọ́ ọ̀gá mi sọ̀rọ̀.
Mi ì ní kí yín sà.
Kò sí wàhálà, ẹ má jà kíra wá gbà.
Ẹ bá mi bíbá ẹni, èmi mo kọ́kọ́ wá sọ. Ẹ ṣe role model for anybody. Ẹ mọ anything mo ń try láti má wà very insultive láti mi ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ jí mi tí fi kọ̀kọ́ sẹ́nu. Kí má lọ gbé yín ṣépè kó má dákún ọ̀rọ̀ lé ayé yín. Ìkà lẹ ṣe fún bàbá Mohbad àti pé ìkà náà ni bàbá Mohbad náà tẹ́lẹ̀. Ẹ ti wá ti débi tí o ti ní repair. Ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ fílẹ̀ kó lọ wá solution sọ̀rọ̀ lé ayé ẹ̀. Gbogbo yín wá ṣe bí educated illiterate gbogbo ọdún tẹ̀ lò nílùú òyìnbó kí lédè tẹ̀ jẹ́ kó hàn nílé ayé yín náà. Kí ló lè tẹ̀ jẹ́ kó hàn ní èèyàn refuse láti lọ sin ọmọ ẹ̀. Opportunity wa kọ́ lo kíní ọmọ kọ́ fi ṣe DNA. Ṣé bàbá Mohbad ló do lóyún ni? Kí ló lè tẹ̀ fẹ́ yẹ kọ́ lo kí gbogbo yín tẹ̀ wá kórí yín jọ sójú kan. Tẹ́jọ́ ń ronú bí ìgbà tẹ́ pẹ́ ẹ̀ tiẹ̀ sí pé Pluto lẹ́wà ẹ̀ ń ronú ìgbà tẹ́ pẹ́ ẹ̀ tiẹ̀ sí ní planet Earth Pluto ni gbogbo yín wà. Ṣó dẹ̀ ni gbogbo yín ni àgbàlagbà dé ní tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ sí wọn náà wọn kàn wá bí kan tó ń bọ̀ wọn àgbàlagbà kí ló tó wọn àgbàlagbà gbogbo yín tẹ̀ ń ṣe bí wèrè tẹ̀ ń ṣe lágbàlagbà.
Ló wá ṣeun o wọ́n Yomi máa ń collect Yomi lọ́dún pẹ́ o. Ọ̀gá mi ṣe wà pa kí ló pọ́ǹpìn ẹ̀yin àti ìyàwó yán nípa ti divorce kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ìgbà ó lẹ́ tún jọ kọra yín sílẹ̀ báyìí.
Ọ̀jì mo débìlì mo wò ń kókè o. Kí tún fún yín ní things to discuss further. But why is it tó jẹ́ pé ọ̀rọ̀ DNA ti kọ́ọ̀tù náà fẹ́ supervise lánàá ìsìn? Why is he making the round?
Gbogbo wọn kàn sunkún kiri ní o díẹ̀ mi.
Who is sponsoring it? Gbogbo blog ló gbé títí kan some.
Channels TV gan. Even Channels TV ní court order ni. Na that one first vex me before you came to put it right.
Yeah, so who do you think could be sponsoring this? Why do you think they can be interested in this when they've never been interested all along?
Ó dàbí parlour dog ni.
So why now? Why now do they want this out? To be like, oh, wọ́n ṣe gba order ni, wọ́n ti fẹ́ ṣe é sìn yìí.
But anyway, that's not even the issue. Booking sọ pé lawyer wọn gbà bọ̀dẹ̀. That's the issue now. Pé lawyer wọn gbà bọ̀dẹ̀ kò ṣiṣẹ́ dáadáa blah blah blah. They've just been crying.
If she too still remains in this justice for Mohbad, we won't get anywhere. As I have said, he just came.
They are trying to delay it again.
This is 53 minutes. So, by that exact, Bene, you know, say now, okay, maybe you were not here then. I said when it was in October, when Odumosu was his counsel, they were supposed to do DNA. Josie said he was changing lawyer. Now they've agreed to go ahead with modalities and everything spelled out. It's now Josie wants to change lawyer. Whether he has lawyer or not, these samples will be
Mr. Patagoras, I'm seeing the game they are trying to play.
This sample will be collected. They don't need lawyer to collect sample now. They don't need lawyer to collect the tissue, the specimen, the whatever. They don't need lawyer.
The court has given a go ahead now, so they've gone past that.
Yeah. So whether they change lawyer or not, if she too still remains in this justice for Mohbad, we won't get anywhere. As I have said, he just came into this justice to milk the public.
The other time.
I have asked you all to give me one thing Shitu had done since he had been employed. What to employ any? Secondly, I just realized, that it was Gurexi that introduced Shitu to Uncle Muiwa, but Uncle Muiwa told me he found Shitu online. You all should not forget that Gurexi is still a friend to King White. We have been scammed the second time. And the people that surrounded Baba have been manipulated as well. So that is why they are saying it is Shitu or nobody. I will rest my vase. Ibi tó mú Bukide kò ṣe case gan ló kọ flower vase. No.
But that British sure pé jossy ò tí cut Bukky off by.
No.
No, I'm serious here because she's speaking like an outsider. And I don't think she's actually the like
No, I feel she's throwing tantrums. You know, she wants, it's not going her way. So she's throwing tantrums. But the truth, let me not even go into the truth. Paita will be doing that. But she's throwing tantrums. You know, usually she's the one who always tries to stamp her authority, like this is what they should do, this is what they should do, but it seems they are not going her way this time around. Jossy tó jẹ́ pé ká ló possible gan á sọ fún yín kẹ́ má waste owó lórí DNA.
Maybe she's trying to disassociate herself in case the result comes out. Àwa máa sọ pé ṣe bóun sọ fún yín because she know that result will be definitely positive.
But I still believe, number one, they're looking at another delay tactics again. Number two, Awarabi, they want this to be the topic of discussion for the longest again. That's why they're sponsoring all these bloggers, all these media outlets. Because at this point where justice for Mohbad is, nobody's, at least no sensible person, is asking, oh, Kilo Shomoye, come and tell us what happened. At this point, there was no justice for Mohbad. The question people are asking is, you bully him, you no bully him? How much you owe him? Those are the questions they're asking now. And those are the questions they have been avoiding for the longest. Now, it's an opening for them to take us back to, nah, I get the pikin, no being get the pikin. Why you no want do DNA? Why you abuse the Baba? Why is do this one? They want us to go back there. They want that discussion of you bully or you no bully. You owe abi you no. They don't want that discussion. They don't want that to go on anymore. That has been on for too long. Yes, he has a career he wants to protect. He has music he wants to release. He doesn't want all these things coming his way. Rather, you guys stay on that lane. Let's continue to delay for how long, for however we can. And you guys keep discussing about that. We'll keep providing you with tactics or other ways of prolonging this issue. Personally, I feel that's what's going on. And yes, of course, no matter how much they delay, what will happen will still happen. They can't run away from it forever. But discussion, that's why they are sponsoring all these things. Discussion of bullying or not bullying. That's why they're sponsoring Bonkoton sponsor Lawoi. That's what I feel. And that's why I feel like, let me ask this question. Hopefully it will get people back to the right issues. What do you think, Lilibet?
Please, someone else should talk. Mr. Paita, I'll talk later.
Okay. Benevolence. What's going on?
Violence báwo Ghana.
Ọ̀gá ni ẹ pè mí ni.
Bẹ̀rẹ̀ violence báwo, I don't like it.
Ẹ ṣàfihàn sílẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà lọ sọ pé olórí Ricardo lánàá mo ṣe àgbàyà ní àgbàyà.
Actually, From day one, these people have been employing diversionary
Tactics, yeah.
tactics. So you are not far from the truth. And it was further evidence when Palo Dog came out with his own side of the story, because his side of the story matches exactly the narrative they've been pushing outside. And of course, we are all aware that the idea of the narrative was to divert attention. And that's why when you talk about bully, they will say, Shena bully with which one heavy pass? We they talk about murder, and now they talk of bullying. But at this point, it's very obvious that what's it called? The inquest has established, and just like Paita said, no one in their right sense would still be asking, walk by the guy. If you don't know walk by the guy, go to the inquest. That has been established. So to get the people talking again, because I was surprised even seeing Channels TV. Everyone, like the post I made on TikTok this morning, I just went online and I saw that picture. That was even when I knew the date. So everyone knew this decision on DNA was arrived at since October last year. So why are they still like tagging it, headlining it as a court grants DNA order? Court grants order for DNA, order for DNA. It was even that channel's own that surprised me the most. So if you have it in mainstream media, then it's definitely being sponsored. And the motive is not far-fetched to get the people talking again. Look at the whole thing was staged, even from the whitewashing duty of very dirty man. Because when before he came out, the whole thing was really, laying low, and people were all going about our business and all. So it was staged from day one. As VDM was coming out, he had his own role. They knew at what point Palo Dog would come in. The whole thing was planned. So the message is that we are still not losing focus, because we know what we stand on. And before you know it, November is here. The results will be out. I can't wait to see people going to where they belong. Prof, you're welcome.
Thank you very much, Dabirti. I hope I'm audible.
You?
So, Mr. Pythagoras, I'm happy that yesterday when you gave us the update, you actually, hinted it in your update that these people, they will always find a way to delay or dilly-dally. But I'm sure that at the stage we are right now, uh, there is a limit to how much they can delay as far as where we are right now is. But what I would want to say, uh, would you think that I'm talking to Mr. Pythagoras now? I want to ask you a question that uh, there is this information that the PRO of Lagos State is coming out this evening to have a conversation on TikTok. Can we make use of that opportunity instead of going there to banter and all that? If we can talk to our people to go there and discuss majorly about this bullying issue, ask questions in this regard. Now that the coroner inquest have given the verdict, and it centered around the fact that the police should reopen the investigation on bullying. Can we ask him, can we use that opportunity to engage him on what the police is doing, or what is the next action of the police in carrying out this directive and all that? Is the police ready to work with the DPP or whoever they need to work with so that they can reinvestigate this bullying aspect of mobile case? That's what I want to talk about, so that we don't just go there, because as of yesterday I still saw some of our people going there to, cause, I mean, answer people that are cursing and, banter back those people that are bantering and saying all sorts of things. I think we need to strategize and use that platform today to show our own grievances and our own stand, and ask the PRO the very cogent question which rally round about the bullying. So I would like to know what you think about that, Mr. Pythagoras.
Yeah, Prof. It's a very it's a thinking in the right direction, because as it is now, that should be the focus. That's the only part of this justice for Mohbad that looks like we're not having a light at the end of the tunnel or two. Because yes, on what killed Mohbad, the court has decided on that. Even though it's not an issue, but people raise issue of DNA and things like that, the court has decided on that. We know, at least we know when we should expect results and when all this should be settled. But on the bullying case of Mohbad, those that bullied him, those that participated, those that organized it, it looks like nobody wants to talk about it. Not the authorities, not the bullies themselves. And more surprisingly, not the so-called fighters of justice for Mohbad will rather take on every news, every other gist that comes on, and we just keep moving along that line. We need to see this one to a logical conclusion. Yes, if the PRO is coming online, we should be asking questions along that line. We should be picking her brain, stimulating her brain, directing her, even though she doesn't want to talk about justice for Mohbad. There are ways we can frame questions, we can ask general questions about bullying, about what can be done, about asking the police, do you actually need a complainant? Yes, if the complainant is dead? Can you revisit the investigation? If a court of competent jurisdiction has given you an advice that the case has not been properly investigated, whose duty is it to take it up, to revisit the case, to reinvestigate the case? Those are the questions we should be asking her. Yes, of course, she won't have all the answers, but at least that will send her back to her bosses. That will send her back to thinking table. When next she's coming out, she'll have more answers for us.
No, Mr. Pythagoras.
Mr. Pythagoras, I think you did not get me.
Not get it.
Benjamin Hundeyin is coming
Oh, not the lady.
No. Benjamin
to join us today. Hundeyin is coming to join us, the lady today.
Oh, good.
Lagos
Yes.
PRO will join her on live. That's why I'm asking that we should use that opportunity, because it goes directly to his table. It's the Lagos PRO, and the case is in Lagos. So that's what I'm talking about, sir.
And Prof, I think you were talking about them still going after Wunmi, even though the coroner inquest have given their verdict too, right? That is it proper for them to
Yeah, we can actually ask. We can actually add that too. We can add that as well. But for, right now, I am more particular about the bullying case
Of Mohbad.
that the
Yeah, the same logic applies.
coroner court said.
Prof, is it your network or my network? Is this
They
network?
should go and injure from her.
Prof,
the
network,
network
you know
is
that.
bad.
Yeah, so the same logic applies, Prof. We should ask those questions, throw those questions at Udeyin
I
too.
think
Yes, like
we
I
are
said, even
both talking at the same time. I will meet.
yeah, and your network is pretty bad. It's delaying. Nǹkan tó ìjọba ń pa jọ ń sọ̀rọ̀ papọ̀ nìyẹn. So we ask these questions. Of course, even today we not have all the answers, especially if we're asking the right questions. Questions like, because the other lady the other day, I noticed she was saying, oh, before police can act, you need a complainant. Yes, in some cases. In some cases of public interest, in some cases of public interest, you don't need a complainant to start an investigation. So these questions we throw to them, the ones they have answers to, they will answer. The ones I know they won't have answers to, they will go back and look at it and throw back an answer to us one way or the other some other day. So our people, those going around doing all this good job, those are the questions we should be asking. Those are the areas we should concentrate on when asking them these questions. Like, what happens with this advice from the courts saying the police should revisit an investigation? Who takes it up from there? What happens when the police has come out to give us an update on the case and nothing has been done after then? The last update we got on this bullying case was that they have enough electronic evidence. Enough electronic evidence and credible witness testimonies linking Naira Marley and Sam Larry to the cyber stalking, assault, and other sundry crimes on Mohbad. That was the last we heard about the bullying. So what is going on? Who will tell us what the update is? And they said they were duplicating the case file, sending to DPP. We can ask them the question and on this particular one that we had, you guys, have you sent the case file to DPP? Is DPP working on it, or is DPP feeling there's nothing to it anymore? Now that the court, the coroner's inquest, has asked that this issue be revisited and reinvestigated, the petition, who is taking responsibility for that?
So,
I have
Mr.
to go now.
Pythagoras, I think my network should be better now because I was driving. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, you're
I
fine
think
now.
so. It is safe to say that we have a very, very golden opportunity today. If we are, if fortunately, if Undein comes online, and I want to say that we should take that opportunity. I don't know if you will be around, to be on that platform of this evening by 6 o'clock Nigerian time, I guess. So, I mean, I'll be looking forward that if you're around, that you be on that program. So,
Yes, I will try. I will see, depending on how my schedule is. So I don't know what time it will be coming up. So, but I'll try and be on ground anyway.
thank you, sir. It's 6 p.m. Nigerian time, but let's see what will happen. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Panelists, I hope our people are there. Benevolence, are you there?
ẹ wo ẹ má bínú mò ń dáná lọ́wọ́ ni. ẹ wo
Ìgbà wo ló máa rẹ́dì o?
very sure ẹja tútù ni pẹ̀lú rice.
Ẹ fi ti Ricardo ránṣẹ́ sí o.
That British, because I can't report to Statemi anymore. You are the reigning queen now. Please talk to your boyfriend. Prof, the funny part of this whole thing is that when things like this go on, I will be like, okay, in your own book, we are the guilty party. I will like come me. But it seems Josie that I always run helter skelter. I don't understand. Me, I still come. I can't phantom it anyway. Like, we are, according to them, we are the guilty party. But when it comes to issues like this, you will not be wondering, like,
Yeah, ẹ káàárọ̀.
ẹ káàárọ̀ Statemi, ẹ káàsán jàre.
Sáré fún kankan. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run. Ẹ mọ̀ pé mo ṣáà ń tẹnu mọ́rọ̀ yìí. Ìtìjú èèyàn kan nà wá, ìtìjú gbogbo wa ló máa ń jẹ́. Èmi tiẹ̀ ní tìjú ń tèmi. Ó máa ń ní bára mi ṣe máa ń ṣe bákan. tẹ́ bá ti dé bí wọ́n ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ program yẹn lẹ́yìn tó bá ti láwọn ò sọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad, please let's respect ourselves and leave. Tí ò bá sí bá ṣe lè put question without making reference to Mohbad's case. We can ask questions about Mohbad's case without making it look like it's all Mohbad's case. So if they tell us from the start that, oh, we don't want to talk about, because we all know gbogbo wọn ló ń excuse kúrò nínú kéèsì yìí because ẹ̀yin èèyàn ti sọ di nǹkan míì kó tó bá jẹ́ sọ lè máa dì mú. And this is a public space. Everybody is being careful. I doubt if they will even respond the rate people are saying it as if ẹ fẹ́ lọ bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ one on one, wọn ò ní dáhùn tó dáwọn náà gbọ́n. But that doesn't stop us from going there. This is not to discourage anybody. But tá bá ti débẹ̀ tó bá ti fa àwọn tibí náà ṣàwa náà rẹ́rìn bí tó bá ti náwọn ò sọ̀rọ̀ nípa justice for Mohbad tẹ́ ẹ̀ jẹ́ mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lè put ẹ̀ tí ò ní sound like justice for Mohbad lẹ́wà béèrè. Please, we can just fold our hands and and watch how everything is going. And just like Prof have said, ẹ̀yin commenters please let's go there and respect ourselves. Don't let them see us as unserious people. Fine, táwa ò bá ṣe àwọn wèrè tọ̀hún yẹn máa ṣe o, but then we should not just join them. Gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ lọ bèrè, gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ sọ, wọ́n ń gbọ́lẹ̀ every day. I'm telling you people, wọ́n ń gbọ́lẹ̀ every day, but this is just to make everybody free their mind, their conscience. Okay, go. Ẹ tún lọ gbọ́. Because sometimes it looks like ṣé wọn gbọ́ gbogbo kíní, ṣé wọn gbé lórí table wọn, ṣé mọye letters, ṣé mọye complaint tó ń gbà lójúmọ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. So when they tell you they don't want to hear about it, wọ́n mọ̀, they know. So this is not to discourage us. I'm not saying we should not go there, but we should just compose ourselves. Ẹ̀yin ìyá mi kan wà ń bẹ̀ yẹn, ẹ máa ń lọ bí wàá pé bóyá revival lọ fẹ́ lọ ṣe lọ́dọ̀ wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. I don't understand.
But Sister Temi, Josephine ló sọ pé àwọn máa sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn o, pé òun máa bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ kíní. I think the case, because we were asking her of that case, so she said she will speak to them. So I think he's coming out to address it.
Bí mo ṣe put ẹ yàtọ̀ o, tó bá ti láwọn ò sọ, tó bá láwọn fẹ́ sọ, wọ́n máa lọ.
Okay.
Èmi ò mẹ́mọ̀ pé mi ò ń lọ gbogbo kíní yẹn.
I don't know.
I don't know what they want to talk about or not. Tó bá ti láwọn ò sọ ni mo sọ. Tó bá jẹ́ láwọn fẹ́ sọ náà, ẹ má wá títorí yẹn sọ di revival ground.
Sister Temi.
In the mighty name of Jesus, Almighty God will continue to behold you, to uphold you, to derogate you, to pick up you. Ní time tó fún yín láti sọ ọ̀rọ̀. Àbí ká máa quote Bible, it was said in the book of Kiniko, of the judge, the Deuteronomy, of the Ephesians, of Kiniko. Abeg o. Behold, the Lord created heaven and earth. Abeg o.
Abeg o, who did this pit for me go fall inside? Abeg o.
And let's know about èèyàn kan bá ti béèrè question kan, ẹ má tuntun béèrè, Prof ẹ má bínú o, ẹ jẹ́ ká tètè bára wa sọ́nsìn. Torí mo ti kọ nǹkan, ẹ má ẹ̀yin kan wà tẹ́gbẹ́ bá ti lọ ṣe nǹkan tí ò dáa, ẹ má bọ̀ direct báyìí, wọ́n á wá máa tẹ̀lé yín bọ̀ níbi tẹ̀tí wá, ẹ wá máa bọ̀ lédà, ẹ kọ́kọ́ ṣeré lọ. Ẹ lọ káàkiri ẹ má jẹ́ kán tẹ̀lé yín wọ bí wá. Ẹ lọ káàkiri tó bá ti wá ṣe díẹ̀ bóyá ọwọ́ alẹ́ ẹ lè wá máa bọ̀ ní.
Justice ni.
President ẹ lọ, ẹ má sáré máa bọ̀ lé straight. Mo mọ̀ kan tí mo sọ o, I know my people know me. Kán wá máa bọ̀ lé straight yẹn, kán wá máa bú yín mọ́ comment section bí pé do you see your life? Do you just make sense there? Ma block èèyàn yẹn ni o. Ẹ kọ lọ kiri àbí kẹ́ pẹ́ ní comment section yẹn dáadáa, kẹ́ jẹ́ kán parí show yẹn, ẹ ṣe kíní kan, kẹ́ ṣe everything kẹ́ tó wálé o. Ẹ má kẹ́ bọ́lẹ̀ tán yẹn kán wá fi follow tẹ̀lé yín débí. Ìyá o.
Ẹ̀yin Temi platform, wọ́n ti wá fún wa o. Ó ti wá fún wa o. Ṣé ẹ̀yin bí ṣe máa ṣe máa wòran lélẹ̀? Ó ti wá fún wa o.
Ẹ dúró náà.
Àbí kán wá máa sọ pé president wait o, wọ́n wá ní He just asked what I wanted to ask. Auntie Bere, what if I wanted to? Why not drop? And when I'm in the same space with what? And so I repeat the same thing. Fine, ẹ lè má mọ̀ kan téèyàn tó wà wájú yín fẹ́ sọ. Tó bá ti bèrè nǹkan tó jọmọ́ ti ẹ bọ́lẹ̀. Owó òyìnbó, I'm just on the same space with him, so I'm just trying to buttress anything in collaboration with anybody. Ẹ lè drop, kẹ́ padà lọ ro nǹkan tẹ́ tún fẹ́ bèrè, kẹ́ tún
Tẹ́mi,
bèrè.
ilé làbọ̀ sí mi oko, no be you
Irọ́
go
o,
tell us
ilé
where
ilé
we.
ilé ni ó máa
ẹ
kan
jọ
gbogbo o.
ṣáà lè appoint àwọn èèyàn kan lọ represent wa ni.
ẹ jọ ń torí Ọlọ́run, ẹ jọ ń torí Ọlọ́run, ẹ jọ, ẹ jọ.
dábàá tó bá wà lára tèmi o.
Ilé 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 káàbọ̀ sí ilé oko.
Come for you o. As they come out, I don't like
ẹ bá mi bẹ Lilibet ní comment section.
President,
ẹ jẹ́
ẹ
mi
lè wá lọ
wáìnì.
bèrè question bẹ́ẹ̀ bá padà wálé.
Èmi máa lọ bójú yín jẹ́ lọ́hùn ní gorodomu ìpele mi máa rù lọ́bẹ̀. Why me? Why is saying self president on your behalf?
Kandi lọ represent
And some people represent us there. káwọn èèyàn kọ́ lè máa ṣe.
Candy abeg, stand for house.
Sàmọ́ládé lèmi, ẹ bá ti ń dárúkọ. Ẹ má bínú tí mi sọ ní sísí Sàmọ́ládé lèmi bá ti ń dárúkọ. Ó dà pàjọ wà nínú lẹ́bù kan náà dárúkọ. Ẹ má dárúkọ, ẹ má dárúkọ.
President ló máa lọ. President ni kó lọ.
ó dàbí pé
But
ẹnu
Prof,
ti ń kun president gan.
Prof,
ẹ jẹ́ má lọ bẹ̀ o.
Prof, ṣé mọ̀ pé lady yẹn sọ pé kò sọ̀rọ̀ wọn ní sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa justice tí Benjamin bá wà ń bẹ̀ o.
Ẹ tún ti gbọ́, ó tún ti di
Sherry,
méjì o, èmi ò mọ
the
ìtẹ́fẹ́
thing
sọ́ńbẹ̀. Ẹ ṣáà
I
jẹ́
think
ká.
I think we
Mr.
are
Joseph,
plugging this
ẹ
in.
jọ sá Prof, ẹ má bí Prof, ẹ̀yin ẹ wà ókè o, mo láìkì ẹ̀yin ti yín o, ẹ ṣáà ní. Ẹ Joseph, Mr. Joseph, Mr. Joseph, tí bá máa blọ́ọ̀kì yín èní ni mo máa mọ̀. Tẹ bá máa tún padà rí
Sister Temi,
pílátọ́ọ̀mù yìí.
ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ block Mr. Joseph, wọn kì í gbọ́rọ̀.
Ìjẹ́ ìsọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sìn, wọ́n lè máa lọ, mi ì lè blọ́ọ̀kì wọn tó bá. Tẹ bá máa blọ́ọ̀kì èmi ò ní ẹ má lọ o. But bó bá jẹ́ pé ẹ̀sìn máa padà máa rí pílátọ́ọ̀mù yìí, èmi ìlà máa mọ̀. Tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá ní
direct
mọ́.
mi sí ibi tí Mr. Joseph wà lánàá. Ọba ní
Èmi náà débẹ̀ o. Èmi náà débẹ̀ o.
wọ́n bá ní
Mo débẹ̀ o, mo débẹ̀ o, ó dà kán jù wọ́n bọ́lẹ̀ ni o.
Tèmi ẹ má stress ara yín.
ṣe nígbà tí mò ń gbọ́ nǹkan tí wọ́n jọ ń gbé fúnra wọn mo ní, ẹ̀yin tèmi ní lè stream ele.
Mr. Joseph ò ní gbọ́.
wẹ́lẹ́
Ṣé mo lè
Wọn ò ní
sáré
gbọ́ o, mo rí wọn lọ́dọ̀ ní Emoli báyìí mo
sọ̀rọ̀
sọ̀rọ̀ ni.
Prof máa ń serious ẹ jẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀ ká tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ eré pa. Prof, ó yá, yes sir, my lord.
You see, my own stand is a little bit different. You know, rightfully so, that lady, the PRO of Abuja, command, can never say anything about what is going on in Lagos. And you know that when a PRO speaks, whatever he or she says, is the stand of the command. Whenever anybody that is say when you are a PRO, whatever you say is you are talking on behalf of the best people you are representing. So she said Unde is going to be there today. We don't know whether they are going to talk about Mubad or not, but when it comes there, the trajectory of their conversation will tell us whether she is going to attend to any mobile questions or not. So if we see that yes, he's attending to mobile question, then we can ask our own questions because we have that opportunity. And he's the PRO of Lagos State. Whatever he says is the stand of Lagos police. Whatever Lagos Unde says anywhere, he's talking on behalf of the Lagos Police Command. So I'm just thinking of us using that opportunity. But when we get to the platform, we will know whether there is an opportunity to ask questions about mobile or not. But if we don't take that opportunity ourselves to bring to fore our own, thoughts and our own concerns, you will only see that it will come there and the questions they will be asking are questions from the other side that it will just be brushing aside and our own concerns will not even be brought to attention. And that's what I don't want to happen. It's an opportunity for us. So let's not see it as if they are not going to attend to it or that. At least let us ask those cogent questions. So that's just my own stand. But when we get there, we will know whether they are going to talk about it or not. That's just it.
Prof ọ̀rọ̀ yín yé mi sà, ọ̀rọ̀ yín yé mi. Gbogbo tẹ́tọ́ yẹn gan ló ti yé wa but ẹ má sọ pé when we get there. Bóyá kẹ́ ẹ dára yín mú pé when I get there but we I no trust my people, I know wetin I dey talk.
Sista
Oh,
Temi wí náà ni
Terry,
gbogbo wa là ń
even
lọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Emma Terry
Ẹ̀yin mélòó?
lánàá.
Ẹ̀yin
I
mélòó?
was there yesterday.
Candy ò
Mo
gbọdọ̀
rí àwọn tó
débẹ̀
ń
o,
jà
Candy
ní
ò
comment
gbọdọ̀ lọ
section.
o.
Mo rí gbogbo àwọn tó ń jà tó ń bá wọn. Dó kì í ṣe pé àwọn èèyàn wa kọ́ ló kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀. Àwọn èèyàn ń ṣépè, àwọn èèyàn ń sọ oríṣiríṣi. But I
Wọ́n
wanted to
bẹ̀rẹ̀
be
kọ́ ni
tagging.
issue,
Mo
they
fẹ́ máa
can
tag àwọn
ignore
èèyàn wa.
prof, it's not
Mo fẹ́
about
máa
wọ́n
tag àwọn
bẹ̀rẹ̀
èèyàn wa
or wọn ò
pé
bẹ̀rẹ̀ prof.
ignore wọn, but I just decided to
Exactly,
let them be.
exactly.
But let's talk to ourselves here before we go there. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ má lọ máa bá wọn jà. Ẹ jẹ́
Kí
kó
ni
kọ
ìtumọ̀
gbogbo oríṣiríṣi
exactly?
tán bá fẹ́ kọ. Àwọn èèyàn wọ́n máa rí àwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn náà ń rí gbogbo nǹkan tó ń kọ. Let
Prof
them write it and ignore them, please.
ṣé mọ̀ pé àwọn ṣé mọ̀ pé àwọn tó mọ̀ wá bẹ̀ tó bá ti rí wa takọ̀ wọlé sí wọ́n máa táàgì wọ́n máa ìkan tiẹ̀ wà
Tag
RIP
ní
tó ń
ẹbí
kọ
wọ́n
lórí
lẹ̀.
àwọn
Wọ́n lè jẹ́
mọ̀lẹ́bí
kó
ẹ̀.
display wèrè wọn
Let
bẹ̀.
them see you
Àná tí
now,
mo
let them
sọ̀rọ̀,
see them doing that,
àná
let
Ìfẹ́
them
tí
lèmi
mo
see
ṣe
them.
máa ń
sọ̀rọ̀.
kúrò ń bẹ̀ mo kì í lè dúró
when I
bẹ́ẹ̀ pẹ̀
was
because mi ò
when
lè
I
máa
was
bá wọn.
talking yesterday, oríṣiríṣi ló ń kọ, ló ń tag mi, ló ń ṣépè, ló ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Àwọn tó ń pè mí lápàyàn, àwọn tó ń pè I ignore them. So àwọn èèyàn wà dẹ̀ èyí tó bá wà lórí panel gbà mí,
Yes,
wọ́n á
ignore.
máa sọ̀rọ̀, wọ́n á tún máa dá àwọn tó ń comment lóhùn. Ìyẹn máa ń really wà, ó máa ń rí bákan bákan. It doesn't show us as who we supposed to be.
Mi
Let's
tí
just
èèyàn
ignore
tó
them
dáhùn
100%.
lórí platform rí o. While talking.
Mo rí lórí platform to stream, mo
Kò
rí
sí
ní
problem, wọ́n
lọ́jọ́.
ti ń gbé justice bọ̀ wá bá wa
Let's
lórí
just
TikTok lénìí. Ẹ lọ bẹ̀, a ní ẹ má wálé direct, my own concern is lọ́yà ti shun anybody, tẹ bá ti ń bọ̀ ẹ
Ilé
lè ya ọ̀dọ̀
làbọ̀
Anita,
sí mi
ẹ ya
oko.
ọ̀dọ̀
Sister
Anita,
Temi, no be
kẹ
Sister
kí
Temi, no be
wọ́n
go
bẹ̀,
tell us wetin we
bọ̀
go
kẹ
do.
They're
kọ́kọ́
No
not
lọ
be
going
you
to
go
ọ̀dọ̀
shun
tell
Kàrímọ́.
us.
us.
Ṣé ti gbọ́?
Wọn ò lè
You go
ṣọ́nà
tell us
àwa.
wetin we go do. Abeg, no
Ṣọ́ọ̀nù
dey
wa àbúrò àwa máa mọ̀ nǹkan tá a fẹ́.
go tell us.
Wait, what are you talking? What are you
We
speaking,
will
please?
read the room
No be you
before we
go tell
talk.
us wetin we go do. We get
Yes.
coconut head.
Èmi
Bó
ò
ṣe
máa
máa
sọ,
jẹ́
mi màá
nìyẹn.
bá yín jà, mo kàn sọ pé tẹ́lẹ̀ bá ti rí platform yìí, àtòrí street yẹn ni màá ti block èèyàn mi. Àkáǹtì mi bí màá jẹ́ ó máa
Ẹ
gba.
jọ Sister
You
Temi,
lie, you
ṣé ẹ lè
lie.
send the private message to Mr. Joseph kọ́ máa lọ máa sunkún lórí platform
Ebi
yẹn?
ò kò sí tó kàn mí, ẹ gbogbo ẹ báyìí náà lọ kí gbogbo yín lọ ń sìn, everybody go. Àtòrí platform yẹn ni mo ti máa block èèyàn mi nù yín. Ẹ mọ kí lorúkọ wèrè ọlọ́yàn kíkan yìí, Détọ́lá. Tẹ
Détọ́lá
bá ṣàṣì ẹ̀, omi ìmọ̀ bó ṣe ń wọ bíbà tó máa block everybody tó wà lórí seat, ó máa block
òótọ́ ni
yín
o.
so that ẹ ní ever ní ever rí platform. Mo ṣe ra máa wọlé ṣọ́kẹ́ báyìí tí n bá ti wọlé pẹ̀lú second account máa jẹ́ àmà block yín látòrí seat. Ìwọ tó bá ti béèrè question tí ò mọ̀ pọ̀ lọ́wọ́ kó tó dípò sọ́pọ̀ mórí bọ́ọ̀ lè máa sáré block yẹ after 2 days máa hàn block yẹ. Ẹ
Sista
ṣe
Temi ó ní
káàbọ̀.
fake account kan tó máa fi wá sórí péjì wa. Ó ní fake account kan tó máa fi wá sórí péjì wa.
Ṣé
Àwọn
Mo ti
ìjọba
fẹ́
olójú òkè
pọ́n
àpò ìbọn ẹ jẹ́ ká
ẹjọ́
compose ara wa adult ní
jẹ́
gbogbo
ká
wa ìjọ
pọ́nra wa
akọ̀ntà
lé.
láti ṣeré ni.
Àwa
Thank
káà
you
sọ
so
pé
much for sharing.
báà fáwọn yòókù ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́. Ọmọ ẹ̀ka àwọn máa di object of ridicule.
Bọ́
Ẹ jẹ́
ẹjọ́
ká
ẹ
pọ́nra wa lé. Ẹni tọ́rọ̀ bá
fẹ́
daṣẹ́
lọ
ká
síbẹ̀.
lẹ́nu ẹ̀ ní kó lọ bẹ̀. Ẹni tó bá gbóyìnbó
Ṣé
dáadáa ní kó lọ bẹ̀.
ẹ lè tẹ bọ́tì ni?
Ẹ jọ
Ẹ lè tẹ
àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn máa ń
bọ́tì.
bí èmi inú.
Ó kàn máa ń dùn mí, a máa embarrass ara wa.
Ẹjọ́ ta lẹ́ni tó lọ síbẹ̀ tó lè
Lẹ́nu ẹ̀
Ẹ
gbóngbé
lè
let
tẹ
some
náà
people
bọ́tì.
ta ló lọ
represent
síbẹ̀ tó
us.
lè so òyìnbó
We
ẹsẹ̀
can
dé nìyẹn o.
we can not all go there. Wà á tó kí ló fi dàpọ̀
Kí
mọ́
ló
ẹ̀
fi darapọ̀ mọ́ ẹ̀pọ̀? Torí kò yé
Ẹ
mi.
wo nǹkan tí bàbá kúrẹ́ sọ.
Mr. Paita wọn ò tí ì sọ̀rọ̀ lórí tán.
Ṣé ẹ̀yin pípù yìí lórí platform yìí?
Ó lọ jẹ́ kan lọ.
No, but even 80 minutes kọ̀ọ̀kan liberation náà kọ ó dàbí ẹ̀pọ̀n ayé wa ẹ̀pọ̀n ayé wa.
Ẹ jọ ta ló bá wa rí bus rat o? Bus rat tí màá ti wọgbó lọ.
Ọlẹ́yọ̀ eku ti padà
But
wọ́gbó lọ.
ẹ̀yin ìyá mi, ẹ̀yin gan, kí ló dé? Ẹ wòye èèyàn tẹ́ ti lé wọlé lé wọlé. And you are
Tẹ́lí
still
platform.
standing.
Wunmi steam. Mo gbé fún yín o, Kùdùsì.
Mo jùrù fún yín o. Kí ló dé?
Kóńdùsù.
Kùdùsì.
Tell me your rejected ex. Did you hear him earlier today? Ahmed.
Ṣámẹ́dì, Ahmed
Ọlọ́run.
Akílódò.
olówó ò ṣe justice mọ́ mo ní fòtò
olóògùn
bẹ́ẹ̀.
tó ta ó lọ fún
ìgbà wo ló fi
vacation
ìyàn ìgbà kan gbogbo àwọn ló fi ṣe justice tẹ́lẹ̀.
ó lọ fún ìgbé ní
Actually ṣé mo kọjá ń bi window ẹ̀ ní jẹ ṣáàna ni àbíjẹ máa pa ó wà ní gym ló tan kámẹ́rà ló ṣe mọ̀ ká kí ni bọ̀bọ̀
Ṣó
ìkí ló
ti ń
jẹ́
go
sí tó
life ni èmi
àmìdí
every day
polówó ọjà
ìdèdè
ni
díẹ̀ o tó bá mu ọtí tó jókòó nínú ilé ẹ̀ báyìí tó rọra mu tó play game bá a tàn láìfì yẹn lẹ́ àjókòó síwájú ẹ̀ ni bó ń mu ọtí lọ́wọ́ báyìí bó ń mu omi lọ́wọ́ báyìí ó máa gbé kọ̀ọ̀pù ó máa
àkórí
tán
nǹkan
lẹ́fì.
tó wà ń bẹ̀.
Ahmed ń polówó ọjà ń wá ní
àìbọ́
kọ́sítọ́mà
ló ń ṣe lọ́ọ̀láyìn sí ó polo.
ó wá ní kọ́sítọ́mà ní ẹ̀fà méjì lẹ̀
Oya Ahmed tó bá lè gbọ́ mi lọ sí OnlyFans page.
ayé Ahmed sì ta
After all ó ti ṣe polówó okó lórí TikTok already lẹ́yìn kò kọ̀dẹ̀ lọ ní
ó jèrè nìyẹn ó jèrè ara ó tún jèrè
ó sì
ọkàn.
ó ṣe polówó kó
Sister Temi,
Ahmed
Sister Temi,
ó lè rúlà ó lè rìn
nígbà tẹ kọjá ń bẹ̀ tẹ rí ní gym tó ń gbé weight, ṣe dúró àbẹ́ dúró?
mo dúró ó
Ẹ
sì
má
ó fẹ́ pọ̀
parọ́.
gbé wéètì ni ṣe ló ṣẹ́kùn lẹ́la tó fi
Èmi
gbé
náà
wéètì
mọ̀ èmi náà mọ̀ pé máa dúró ẹ máa tún jù.
ṣe ní máa dúró mo dúró.
Ahmed
Lámẹ́dà
music typhoid lámẹ́jà èyàn òfò
aka Dàkíndà.
dàkíndà
àfirú làwọn ẹkùn association of àfirú làwọn
owó
ẹkùn.
tòmátò lóbò.
wọ́n ní ẹ̀sùn
wọ́n mi ṣe ìdákúnú sí mọ̀ mọ́ ni.
ó tún lo ọ́ìlì ó lo ọ́ìlì Sister Temi ó tún lo baby oil o.
Lámẹ́dà
ẹ̀rí
aka Dàkíndà.
ọjọ́ tó sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn pé mọ́mí iṣẹ́ ẹ̀
ṣé ẹ̀dá òyìnbó
Ọmọ òṣì.
kò mú àlè.
wèrè lámẹ́jì wèrè gidi lámẹ́jì.
President kan ò gé for ẹ.
tẹ́lá rí kíní iṣẹ́ ìdáhùn mọ́ ni.
ṣé ẹ̀dá kiri yín wà ní ká.
ẹnu mi àrò.
oye báyìí ìjọ tí wọ́n ṣó o tó ń ṣó ẹ̀pọ̀ ẹ̀ báyìí ó lè lọ post ó lè lọ ṣokó mi ní sáà lọ ṣokó mi. ó ní màá dẹ̀ ṣó ti tìyá náà sí wàá dẹ̀ sáré olóyè burúkú làwọn tó tìyá yẹn.
A ṣé pé wọ́n padà gbé kínní Lámẹ́dà síta.
òun náà kọ́ ẹ̀nà òun náà kọ́ gbé kínní Lámẹ́dà síta kí Lámẹ́dà tó ṣó kẹ́chọ̀pù yá.
Wá pin dọ́dọ̀ wa káwa náà tiẹ̀
ṣebí
rí.
bàbá
a rí nà wá afẹ́ rí pa ni àwọn lórí Telegram gbà yẹn nà àdídì ní Telegram fún gbà yẹn tá a wò.
ọmọ kólòsì yìí ló gbé síta náà.
ṣe rí ọ̀rọ̀ pàdé tó bá yẹ pa a lè ṣe ó yẹ ká ṣe series of throwback yẹ ká fi ṣe series ká gbé sí YouTube channel kó káwọn
Ṣé mọ nǹkan tá a máa ṣe? Ńṣe la máa fi ṣe bíi episode
tí wọ́n kárí àbdù
character.
the British wọn bá yín wí sálẹ̀ tí wọ́n kárí àbdù.
No, mo kàn fẹ́ gbọ́ kí lè bú
ẹ fẹ́
dáadáa
wò
ní.
kẹlẹ̀ rí dáadáa ẹ fẹ́ mọ bó ṣe rí.
Kí ni mo fẹ́ fi
Ẹ
ṣe èmi kẹ̀? You, I get taste now. Ẹ̀rín yẹn lè dùn dáadáa ni.
wọ́n ìjọ torí ọlọ́run ṣé poor Grace ṣó sì ń gbé ń bàdàn àbó ti kó wá bá jòsì finally lẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
Àwọn ti jọ ń tẹ̀pọ́n
ó
ara
dà
wọn.
kó ti kó wá bá jòsì. ẹ rí fídíò tí mo sẹ́ẹ̀
mi ò
sí
ṣọ́ọ̀pù lọ́kọ tẹ́lẹ̀ o kódà kó ti kó wá sẹ́kọ̀ọ́ finally o.
nǹkan tá a máa ń sọ ń bí wọ́n máa ń gbọ́ o jẹ́tọ́lá wá ń ṣe báyìí ẹ̀yin olóṣì ẹ̀yin ọmọ òṣì tẹ́lẹ̀ òun àti òun níyàwó poor Grace níyálé ẹ máa sunkún dáadáa.
àṣọpọ̀ àwọn tiwọn náà lọ́hùn náà ń sọ so ó mọ àwọn tó ń bá wí kò ń
Ọmọládé lèmi, àwọn yẹn gangan náà ń pè ní pé wọ́n fi gbogbo ara ṣe justice for Mohbad.
because mo bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ yìí wọ́n tún jọ wà ní Ìkẹjà báyìí báyìí yan tó tún jọ rí wọn Ìkẹjà báyìí báyìí jòsí wọ súùtù níbi ẹni tó fẹ́ lọ gbaṣẹ́ lọ́fíìsì.
Àbẹ́yà ń lọ rẹ́gísítírì.
ọmọ mo kú serious.
ìyẹn dẹ̀ possible da British ẹ máa ìfẹ́
mo serious o jòsí wọ súùtù màmá ìdí wọn ṣe fẹ̀rẹ̀ dáhùn lọ́wọ́ ìdí wọn ṣò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ṣe fẹ̀rẹ̀ gẹ̀dẹ̀ inú ẹ̀ wọ́n jọ gbẹ̀lẹ́gbẹ̀ wọ́n jọ rìn ní Ìkẹjà báyìí náà.
wọ́n ti fún òun ní kí lórúkọ oyè tó fún ìwà ń jọ sí.
Lẹ́kì rẹ́gísítírì wà ń Kẹjà.
Power of Anthony.
Power of Anthony
iṣẹ́ tí rich grace ń ṣe ń sìn nìyẹn.
yes òun ló gbé fún sè òun ni yes wọn sọngbà ẹ pé òun ní kò gbé fún Bukky sọngbà ẹ pé òun ní kò gbé fún.
ṣẹ̀dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé power Anthony ò jìnnà sí Ìkẹjà.
Anthony Oṣòdì Òkè.
ṣé
Ọmọ kí ni Josie ń wọ suit lọ fún because I'm concerned about that suit.
Sister
ẹ mọ̀ bóyá ó fẹ́ lọ gba lóònù ni bó ló ti fẹ́ rówó tó fẹ́ fi ṣe DNA.
Irọ́ ni o. Josie ò tó bẹ́ẹ̀ kó kò sówó mọ́ gbogbo owó tó ti dá fún nǹkan.
kí ni owó ti kú wàásù bàbá ti náwó tán
owó ti wọgbó.
owó ti wọ
ṣé lówó bá
bàbá tí
wọgbó
wọ́n ṣe 3 sum.
sáwọn critical
na
disease ká máa
british
dá
ṣé ẹ gbọ́ pé
50 million.
wọ́n ti dá whatsapp group sílẹ̀ tó ní kó máa wá máa fẹ́ ṣe kìíní ó ti nídìí owó.
Yomi náà dẹ̀ fẹ́ make sure pé òun gba lion share ẹ jẹ́ power tap host camera ti ṣí o.
ó sì ẹ má ní fóònù jábọ́ sábẹ́ o a fẹ́ gbọ́ o.
Àwa ò ní
tẹ bá observe
mo fi
D4M
mọ̀ pé
dáadáa
Josie ló
gan
fẹ́ fi hàn wá.
tẹ bá observe D4M dáadáa àwọn tó dà pé wọ́n make ìwo nínú kinní yìí through their platforms àwọn ọlọ́dẹ̀ open
Ó ṣé
platform.
o Jésù
a ò máa yan wàhálà.
ṣé kò jọ pé ó lọ
aláwùsá
ṣe
kọ́
ìyàwó
lọ́wọ́ yìí.
ẹ wo gan Josie.
ọgọ́
aláwùsá lọ́wọ́ yìí.
èwo lórí ẹ̀tọ́nà wájú wọn ìbí ẹ̀kọ́ fún ìfàárí láàrin orí.
Àbọ̀
bọ́ọ̀lù aláwùsá ni.
èèyàn tó describe orí Josie bíi síìtì Bajaj.
ṣé Paul Gates ló ti sanra tó yìí.
No, but
ẹ wo díẹ̀ ní
Grace ni o.
búbù ìdí yẹn tún yọnu búbù.
ọ̀bọ̀ ojú lásán ò ní nọṣẹ́ yìí o.
màmá ń gba yọ̀dí ni.
ẹ jẹ́ ká mú lẹ́yọ̀
ó máa fi bá kù sí.
ẹ jẹ́ ká
Á
mú
fi
lẹ́yọ̀
mú.
kọ̀ọ̀kan ṣe rí orí bí ẹni tó describe orí Josie ó ló dàbí síìtì Bajaj bí mo ṣe rí lóòótọ́ síìtì ọ̀kadà yẹn ló dẹ̀ wá sí ẹ wo bí ẹ̀yìn yẹn ó form shape síìtì ọ̀kadà ni exactly dẹ́dẹ́ màmá màmá yọ̀dí yọ̀dí màmá yọ̀dí fún Josie ẹ máa lára yín ń bó ló dà.
ẹ wo bó ṣe jọ ń rìn àfìgbà pé ìyá Mohbad àti bàbá Mohbad jọ ń
Mr. and Mrs. ológun lolúwa ni Mr. and Mrs. ológun lolúwa wọ́n lọ jagun ni wọ́n lọ sógun.
Ó ga ọ́ Josie náà ti ń Josie mark on a jẹ́ on a corporate level ni àbí on a kentro level.
òun mo ṣe ń bèrè suit yẹn ní òye mi.
The
Why
British.
so much suiting up.
The British ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ bá ra gbébí tó ti ṣàmàgà sọlọ tó ti wọ lẹ́gìsì Wunmi yẹn. tó ti wọ first passage.
mo fẹ́ rí kí olóògbà.
tó wọ first passage àti jẹ́gìsì Wunmi.
àtèkódé challenge agbágúrú màrájì àwọlé pẹ̀lú ẹ wo ohun tó ti ẹ̀gẹ̀ yẹn pé ń bọ́ tọ́gẹ̀ yẹn
Pọ̀nbé
ẹ ní wá mọ́
ọ̀gẹ̀ pọ̀nbé.
a ní Bajaj
nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ ní pé kò ní dáfẹ́ tó bá Josie gẹrun yìí ayé ẹni ni ò ní dá pọ́ńbé lọ́gẹ̀ fún Josie
Pọ̀nbé.
orí Bajaj
agbágúrú màrájì àwọlé pẹ̀lú Bugatti
Àǹkárá lórí suit.
Versace ìdí ń bẹ ní Ìbàdàn o.
Ìdí progress nìyẹn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìdí progress ìdílé tọ́lá. Ọmọ.
Àbí sista Temi ẹ tún wò àbí Josie fẹ́ lọ pàdé ọmọ Jamaica tó mú bọ̀ ni.
Bóyá fẹ́ lọ gba result DNA tiẹ̀.
ó ga ọ́ but really ẹ̀rín ọ̀rọ̀ tó bá jẹ́ kún lọ ẹ̀rín lèèyàn máa fi ń rín lọ́rọ̀ Josie because bọ́mọ èèyàn ṣe ń kú tó ń dolókìkí báyìí ó kẹ̀yà wọn lára láti wá kọ àpọ̀mọ̀jàyé àpọ̀kọ̀jàyé ṣé
ó
eléyìí
possible
o.
kò jẹ́ ó possible kẹ́ pé ṣítù lọ wá lọ ṣe pé èyí tó kàn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ tí Bukky ti ń fún wọn ní kòbàkòbà yẹn àjímúná lọ́ ṣe wá lọ
Bọ̀
bóyá ṣítù
kí náà wá ṣìtù lọ fún.
ọmọ kankan
níbi
wàhálà
tó
ni
wà lẹ̀.
ìgbà tí ṣítù lọ sí court kí ló tó rán bébí lọ́yà lọ nǹkan tó ń lọ bá fà nìyẹn.
Okay, but ẹ dúró náà after DNA kí náà tún need lọ́ọ̀yà fún. Kí náà need lọ́ọ̀yà fún after
nǹkan tí
DNA.
lẹ́yìn ò
ṣítù
mọ̀
sọ
pé
náà nìyẹn pé DNA ò
láti ra ẹnu
nídìí
wọn
òun ò
rèé
need anything pa DNA mọ́ ẹ̀ need anything mọ́ but àwọn ń wò pé
accept
kó bá wọn wá wọn rọ́ kan òun jẹ́ ti sọ fún wọn pé òun ò
ogun tí bàbá wọn ń jà ò tó kọ́ nídìí lọ́ọ̀yà ni bàbá wọn fẹ́ mẹ́ni ó fẹ́ mọ ikú tó pa
lẹ́yìn
Mohbad
DNA
náà
kí ló tún kù
ikú tó pa Mohbad
tí
DNA
Wunmi jẹ́ ti gbé kéèsì kan síwájú fún bàbá already Wunmi ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú
DNA
bàbá náà bàbá máa need láti come forward wọ́n sì need the lawyer now.
Sanshitu ní yàrá gbẹ́rù rẹ o ọmọ máa sọ
but báwo
gbẹ́rù
eventually
rẹ lórí
Ṣẹ́ṣẹ́
ẹ.
ti di kẹ́tẹ́kẹ́tẹ́
Yàrá
yàrá bí
gbé
o
gbẹ́rù
gbẹ́rù
ọ̀rọ̀
ọ̀rọ̀
rẹ o ṣìtù
ṣítù
kí
kì í rẹ́rù
gbẹ́rù
ìyàwó.
ọ̀rọ̀.
jòsí mà ti jẹ gbèsè báyìí jòsí ti jẹ gbèsè o báyìí ṣé
Wàhálà
kò
yìí
ní
bíbù
lọ
ìgbúró
tálẹ̀
dàbọ̀.
kòròdú báyìí
sister Temi don't leave us now
ṣé
don't leave
jòsí
us
ò ní lọ
sister
tálẹ̀ ṣé
Temi
kò ní lọ tálẹ̀
Tèmi
kòròdú.
à ń gbádùn rẹ o bóyìnbó ṣe
ṣé
gbádùn
gbàdùn sìgá
sìgá
o
tó.
sister Temi ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ lọ.
ẹ kò sọ pé ṣé kò pé jòsí fẹ́ lọ answer petition ṣáà láláùsá ṣé jòsí òye máa ṣe o
kò yé máa ṣẹ̀wọ̀n ẹlẹ́wọ̀n ni.
kò yé máa ṣe ó lè ti lọ fẹnu wú géètì bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn sí.
Which lawsuit Rukayat?
àlè ló pa Mohbad.
Sanshitu tí lóun ò ní sìn dé gbogbo bẹ̀yẹ.
Oye báyìí.
diabetes kò wà jẹ́ kó
mo
ti
lè
lọ fẹnu
tún
wú géètì pẹ̀lú DPP o.
mo tún rò gan kó má jẹ́ pé bóyá owó tó ń sọ fún pathologist fún DNA lọ́ fẹ́ lọ gbà padà o.
gbogbo nǹkan ló ti ṣe wọ́n gbogbo nǹkan ti ṣe wọ́n kọjá pìtìpìtì.
Wọ́n
Ṣé
ní
mo
ẹ
pé
listen to
wọ́n ti sọ
Láìsí o.
wọ́n sọ pay me down fún pathologist bóyá ẹ̀ lọ́ fẹ́ lọ claim.
Òótọ́ dẹ̀ ni pathologist tó fẹ́ kó wá ṣe DNA tẹ́lẹ̀.
ẹ dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé mọ́mí Paul Grace mọ bó ṣe ń fọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run bó ṣe fi ń gba nǹkan lọ́wọ́ èèyàn so lọ́ ṣe mú mọ́mí Paul Grace dání wọ́n fẹ́ lọ sọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run sáyé pathologist ni.
Ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run náà fi máa gba abẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run náà fi máa yọ̀rọ̀ nídìí
bóyá
ẹ̀.
wọ́n ti
jòsí
gbà yẹn ti pẹ́
bóyá ó
wọ́n ti
lọ
gbà yẹn ti
kóòtù
pẹ́ náà.
bóyá ó lọ kóòtù nítorí wọ́n ní lọ́ọ̀yà àwọn àná náà pé lẹ́jọ́ bóyá ẹjọ́ yẹn ló ń lọ jẹ́.
Ìyẹn náà ti pè
ìyẹn ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ pé lẹ́jọ́
ṣé ẹ tó
wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀
àpéjútó
pera wọn
ìyẹn ẹ̀dọ̀
lẹ́jọ́.
láti ta ilé tó wà lókè ilé tù báyìí.
wàhálà
no ó dọwọ́ àwọn àwòrò ṣàṣà wọn ò ní jẹ́ kí jòsí ta lé.
David
ṣé ẹ mọyì nǹkan tó bá wọn wọ́n máa san owó DNA wọ́n máa san owó lọ́ọ̀yà tó fẹ́ lọ represent
Ológun
pìtìpìtì ayé owó tí jòsí jẹ ò lè
pìtìpìtì
kẹjọ
ayé
wà nílẹ̀ pìtìpìtì ayé ti bá
ológun
ológun lolúwa bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
ológun sí lórúkọ rẹ̀. Ológun 1 and ológun 2 ti wọ inú aláùsá lọ.
lákòókò yìí nǹkan tí mò ń béèrè ni ikú tó pọ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀ àti DNA.
tó bá yá jòsí ó máa lọ béèrè ọ̀nà kútọ́nu lọ́wọ́ ọ̀yọ́.
I'm only asking for 2 things ikú tó pa ọmọ ẹ̀ àti DNA mo fẹ́ mọ̀ bóyá ọmọ mi ló lọ́mọ jòsì tiẹ̀ ti ta. jòsì aládò ìbá blessing.
diabetes ẹyin gan ẹ nice kíyàn kankan má tẹ̀lé order fried rice fún Yomi kó tẹ bó jẹ́ Chicken Republic n'Abuja.
Mo máa bá béèrè lọ́wọ́.
ṣé mo fáwọn ọmọ ìjọ lọ́nà tí wà ń bẹ̀ ṣá
Bẹ̀lẹ̀ you no trust me.
látànà.
Mo béèrè lọ́wọ́ Josephine mo ní àṣẹ entertain guest yẹn. Wọ́n ní àti.
ṣé Yomi tó sọ pé ẹ fẹ́ fi bottle water gbẹ̀mí òun ló máa jẹ láìsí lẹ máa ọ̀dà láìsí ló máa wá jẹ.
Yomi lójú kòkòrò.
ológun lolúwa.
Yomi tó bá ti ṣòṣì tó ń ṣe tán yẹn kó lọ lọ́ọ̀jì sóòtẹ́ẹ̀lì tó máa ń dé sílé lóròrò ṣùgbọ́n tó bá ti ṣe gbogbo camouflage tó ti ṣe I believe pé Yomi àti Papiano tún play game lórí protest yẹn ṣe I believe. wọ́n play game lálẹ́ àná. Tí mo ní so
Yomi tó lóun ò ní wẹ̀ fún 3 days, òun tó
so
rùn
Papiano
tẹ́lẹ̀.
ó ti officially sọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad di nǹkan tó fi ń jẹun báyìí. Ayé ẹ̀ ti ta o.
Papiano fẹ́ sọ Papiano ti jẹ rẹ́ǹtì ó fẹ́ san owó ilé ẹ mọ̀ pé duplex ló ń gbé sí.
Ó mà ṣe o.
Àbí studio.
Ṣé géèmù tẹ play yẹn náà tẹ fi pawó náà ṣé justice for Mohbad náà nìyẹn náà?
Nà ṣé kàn máa wà justice mọ́ ní ṣẹ́
Wọ́n
pàtàkì.
ní ká stream láti o.
Okay guys.
Ta ló fẹ́ stream fún wa báyìí?
Mo ń bọ̀ jẹ́ kí n wo second phone mi náà. Wọ́n là ń jẹ́ kí iná ṣì wà lórí o.
Lily, I can't check it now. I'll check it later.
Yomi ti palẹ̀ mọ́ kẹ̀. Ó yẹ kó ṣì wà ń bẹ̀.
Ẹ wo 10%. Ṣé ẹ̀kọ́ máa ṣe kinní àbí kí sáré charge?
Mommy Dupsy, ṣé wà available?
Wọ́n dúró sí tẹ́ bá lè máa ṣe yẹ kí sáré charge fóònù second phone.
Alright, I need to.
Okay, bye.
Ṣé lórí burúkú music?
Ọ̀dọ́ lórí burúkú music. Papiano dẹ̀ fún bọ́lá láti lórúkọ. Ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ wọn lórí.